We continue to follow sports reporter Jesse Kroll in Florida this week as the Morningside Mustangs football team prepare for their national championship game.
And today the players actually got a chance to get in the driver's seat at Daytona Speedway. Let's check in tonight. Jesse's down there live tonight. How are things going, Jesse?
Well, Tim and Bridget, I know I told you that someone's going to be riding in a race car, whether that's a Mustang coach, a player, even myself. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But I can tell you this much, the Mustangs experience at Daytona International Speedway was life-changing. Well, someone once said, if you ain't first, you're last.
The roar of a stock car in the background.
The Mustangs have been in the driver's seat most of the year, sitting atop of the rankings.
One of y'all will be crowned champion.
But Thursday, Morningside traded in their pads for tires and experienced Daytona International Speedway, a thrill some players have never even came close to.
I like fast cars. I mean, I think everybody has a little bit of an innate sense to enjoy something that's loud and fast like that. I've been to a few of the dirt track races, but I've never been able to see NASCARs, especially up close like this. I used to watch Jeff Gordon race when I was a little kid, and I got to see him win a few of these, and it's incredible to be out here.
Now, whether you're a NASCAR supporter like Garrett or Mustang members that weren't even fans, the Speedway definitely made an impression.
It's really cool to see, but I'm not a big NASCAR guy, but it's an amazing facility, so it's just neat to be part of it.
It's not a little track, and so it's just the size of it all. It really is a majestic, amazing place.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's huge. I mean, when you're just driving by it on the bus on the way out, it's just like, is this thing ever going to end? It just keeps going and going, and you know, 100,000 people get packed in this place. It's a pretty amazing place to be at.
TV doesn't do this place justice. I mean, just when we drove in on the bus, that incline on those turns, I couldn't believe how steep they were, and to be able to drive around going that fast is just absolutely amazing to me.
This is like the Super Bowl of racing. It is fantastic to be able to be out here and be able to see where some of the greats like Petty have been out here.
After appreciating the track, the team listened to a panel with former football pros Ernie Mills, T.T. Tulliver, and Bruce McNorton. Following the Q&A session, both teams enjoyed a luncheon with the main prize sitting front and center. After all said and done, the trip to the track was well worth it.
It's just great to see their faces. You know, we had a few guys, it was the first time they've ever flown, and just being here at the racetrack, again, it's just a great experience they'll never forget.
I think this is going to be up there for one of the best parts of my trip. Yeah, this is a fantastic experience to be able to be out here.
It was definitely an experience I will never forget either. I can tell you this much, though. Solzman, Niles, and Ryan were all, excited about seeing the track and everything like that, but I can tell you this much. They weren't able to see the whole tour because they got split up from the pack for that press conference, but the rest of the players, they did get to see the full tour, and you could tell that some of the players were just excited about that. I can tell you this much, though. They did offer people to drive the cars. It's $4,000. You have to put down a down payment for the car. You have to take a 1-hour class, and they've put more money on top of that. I know the station's not going to pay for it, but how about next time? If you send me down to Daytona, maybe I can write myself a little check right there. And you also, if you just don't even want to drive, you can pay $200 just to be a passenger in the car. But unfortunately, like I said, KCAU-9 said I can pay for that. It would have been an exciting experience, but nonetheless, it was a great time. Tonight, I talked to Connor Niles about being named second-team All-American. We did have his reaction. He was calm about it, but you can tell he was a little, just a tiny bit frustrated about not being named first team because there are certain rules. But right now, I'll send it back to you guys in Daytona. Jesse Kroll, KCAU-9 Sports.
$200, that's it. You can ride and go that fast.